Hey, happy almost Friday, which technically means it's Thursday. So happy Thursday. So, hey, I've been teaching problem solving virtually. And when I teach problem solving, it's 8-step problem solving made popular by Toyota. And teaching it virtually, obviously, is kind of the way of our world right now, but it presents its own challenges because one of the tenets of problem solving is to go see, which requires us to go to the actual workplace to see what's happening. So that's a little challenging when we're doing it virtually. So we've gotten creative, and we have a lot of fake data and fake scenarios to help the participants and executives learn the skills and practice that muscle. But I think what's really interesting as a facilitator of this work is that the same tendencies of these leaders and executives that I see face to face or in real workspaces that are utilizing problem solving approaches is showing up in the virtual space. So the tendency, I would call a misstep. It's just kind of how we're wired. So this is why I want to share it with you in this way. This tendency for problem solving mode is to get to a solution quickly before we actually break down and define the problem. So often I say to folks, if you can't really describe it, how can you solve it? And really, if you can't define it, how can you solve it? So the first couple of steps of problem solving are painful. They require us to really get clarity on the what's, the where's, the whens and the who's, not necessarily the how's or the why's. So it's common in industry for executives to get to solution quickly because we all want to problem solve quickly. But let's say we had 500 injuries last year and we want to understand the root cause of those injuries. And there's no way, and you can push back on me here, but there's no way 500 injuries are going to have the exact same root cause. It'll be required of us to break down those injuries to really understand the what's, the where's, the when's, the whom's, and then we can start getting curious about the why's. So if we jump too quickly to solution and really don't take the time to define the problem clearly so that we can get to one root cause, it'll be a mistake in really what we put into play to fix it. And we're going to waste time and resources and money putting in a countermeasure that's not going to fix a true root cause. So take the time to describe it appropriately, define your problem appropriately, break it down. I know we want to get a big bang for our buck and tackle as many problems as we can. I assure you, you'll regret that decision later. So take the time to stick in the messy middle of problem identification. Again, if you can't describe it, define it, how can you really solve it? Happy Thursday.